Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, and today we will cover the TSLY trades as of Tuesday, October 10th. So let's take a look. And by the way, if you're wondering where I got this information, it's not through their current website, because their current website still has an kind of not an error, but when you click the intraday trades on the current, redone, nice, beautiful website, it just refreshes the page. So right now, unfortunately, you cannot access that. But luckily, someone in my Discord, they provided the old link from the old website, which still works. So I'm able to track the intraday trades there. If you are also looking for that link, it's, like I said, it's in my Discord under the YieldMax channel. But anyway, let's get to it. And as mentioned, I had to redo the October 9th version. There was no activity on that day, but there was activity yesterday. And this is kind of different, by the way, yesterday's activity. If you look, the typical synthetic is a buy, call, sell, put. But they had to close out, 200 contracts of a synthetic because people have sold out, right? So we have outstanding shares. We have, people that are buying shares, and obviously people will sell shares. So sure enough, more people sold than bought, so they had to sell their synthetic. So they removed 200 contracts from their synthetic, which in turn, they had to buy back their sold call, so they bought a call for 200 as well. And they did this, the synthetic is 270 and the short call is 270. So the strike is all 270 in this case. So, but how does that reflect in the price? And as mentioned, the synthetic expires November 17th, which is coming up, and the short call expires this Friday. So in order to, when you sell the call, again, sell the call to close, buy to put to close. Feel free to correct my terminology. I know everyone loves the proper terminology, but I'm trying to speak English here, common folk language, right? So we got a credit for the sell call and a debit for the buy put. And then we also got a debit to buy the call back. So long story short, we lost money yesterday because we had to put $200 back, right? 200 contracts back. But if you look at the outstanding shares, the outstanding shares decreased. So we went from a credit of 8.7 million down to a credit of 8.5 million. So long story short, premium per share did not change. Running yield did not change. Average daily yield did not change. So, it really didn't do any damage. I know it's only 200 contracts, but occasionally this will happen, that more shareholders will leave versus, come in. It's odd that it happens on TSLY, but it does. So why is it happening? I don't know. Maybe QQQY and JEPI is stealing all the shareholders. But yeah, so that's what yesterday, as you can see, I put the status. But it's unusual from what we're used to doing. We're typically adding contracts and adding sold, or selling short calls. But yeah, that's where that stands. My reaction is whatever. It's kind of like meh. And that's it. Lost a little money, but we lost shareholders. So more money for us, right? Let's check out the closed positions. If you look, the 270 short call that expires on this Friday, I added the 42,000 debit, which we got from the bottom transaction. As you can see, 42,000 debit, because that'll go against the $2.4 million credit that we made when we opened it. So that's all that I can add to this as of right now. No new positions. No additional positions, just closing out some of the contracts on the 270. And where do we stand for active contracts? I reduced the contracts, as you can see in the formula, minus 200. So we have 9,130 contracts at the 270 strike and 20,570 still at the 265 strike. Tesla price, was up, then it went down. But it looks like it closed at 263. So it's still under 265. I actually thought it was above that. But, this formula updates automatically via Google Finance. So I'm assuming it's accurate. But yeah, that we closed just below the 265, but it's been pretty green lately. It's getting scary. And I know, again, I'm making these videos. I don't want it to go above the strike. And I know, believe me, you can roll it. They're going to roll it. Of course they're going to roll it, because people keep commenting, they're going to, roll, or they're going to roll. I know they're going to roll. But I want a perfect moneymaker. I want this to expire at 264.99, as good as it can get. And they're doing pretty damn good. It doesn't, I'm an investor. I can strive for perfection. I don't want it to be 275 and then we're rolling and we're losing some money, more money than we should. I want Friday to end right below the lowest strike. And that may or may not happen, but we shall see. Again, in the blue is the weekly 7-day chart, just to see comparably how they're doing. Looks okay. 30-day IV, 51%, pretty good. So as of right now, as we stand, it's Wednesday. We have 3 trading days. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. Again, I wish we were a little more out of the money, but especially with the 20,000 contracts. But this is where we stand. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for fun and entertainment. And I did plan on starting QQQY tracking. And just so you guys know, their website is not updating their intraday trades. Maybe they didn't have any. I don't know. But they're not updating it. So it kind of screwed me up. So there's going to be a delay on that. So I can't really do many more. I could probably handle 2. I don't even know if I could do QQQY daily. Maybe every other day. Maybe once a week. I don't really have the time to handle, this is pretty much taking up all my time, all my free time, which is in the car usually. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll continue to make this content as long as you love it. I guess if you do love it, you can click like and share around. And, for the beginners of the TSLY universe who are interested in to see how they make money. As always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.